Hi, I'm Carol Chang. I'm an occupational therapist and owner of Evolving Homes. I help older adults be able to stay at home instead of needing to go to assisted living. I do things like put up beautiful grab bars in spaces and teach people how to get up off the floor and really help build exercise into people's daily routines. I am a Parkinson's specialist. I got into the Parkinson's community because my father-in-law was diagnosed with Parkinson's a few years ago. And it just so happened that a long lost friend of mine from Canada has a specialized Parkinson's clinic in St. Augustine. So of course, when he was diagnosed, the first order of business was to get him down there so that we could see what she would have to say about this. It was really fascinating because in all the years of being an OT, working with Parkinson's patients, I really hadn't found anything good that was long-standing, that really stuck. I teach, ADLs, I teach how to use equipment, but in general, these kinds of things don't affect quality of life the way that I've realized exercise does. So after that visit, I became a Parkinson's Wellness Recovery Certified Therapist. And it was probably the best thing I ever did. These exercises as part of this program are really universal. I taught them to all my patients, not just the Parkinson's ones. And what I found was that everybody had better balance. My chronic back pain patients suddenly were feeling looser and they could move. And part of it is because the program encompasses so many vital moves that help with everybody's mobility and everybody's balance and everybody's ability to breathe better. So I really think this is something that everyone should be doing. And, my experience with Parkinson's patients is that the caregivers have so much to do. And knowing that exercise is so important to this, I was trying to find a way to make this automatic, something that would be one less thing that they would have to do. So the idea is that I'm going to try to build a course that encompasses, 16 weeks maybe of exercises pushed out once a week, along with suggestions and ideas, helpful hints for Parkinson's patients, things that I have recommended to people, taught people, such as bed mobility or how to get dressed with lower body stuff. Of course, home modifications, what kind of things are specific to Parkinson's patients that they really need to know. And I don't know, just make that just a little different for them. I'm really hoping to find a way to help educate and promote caregiver self-care, things that keep that going long term. I find that with Parkinson's patients, they need just a little bit of extra push and help. That the non-motor stuff is something that creates that lack of motivation and apathy. I feel tired and I just don't feel like doing it. And one of the things that exercise does is increase those good feelings, and you feel motivated to do all this and you feel happier and you can get your life back. So I hope that you'll stick around and try the exercises, see how they make you feel, give it a real shot. I really believe that if you set aside a specific time every single day, it's non-negotiable. Start it Monday through Friday, but ideally it's an everyday kind of thing. When you build a real routine, this is the kind of thing that will be long-standing. You'll see real results with this. So this video is about 30 minutes long. It has lots of deep breathing, sitting exercises initially. So, a little supervision is probably not a terrible idea, but the long-term idea is for the patient to really be able to follow along and do these together with me. So try to do them every day, and that will decrease frustration. If you do the same video every single day, you learn, you get repetition. And then just about when you're a little bit bored of what's going on, you'll get a new one. And then some, maybe a couple tips and things that I want you to try to work on, think about, consider doing in the house that week, just so that you don't get overwhelmed if you do, a seminar where I say, okay, here are 25 things I want you to do, go for it. It's just too much. So I thought by breaking it down and giving you little bits of homework every week, plus a new exercise, maybe that could be a new way of being able to give access to the Parkinson's, what works with Parkinson's patients for everybody, and not just who happens to be in my travel radius or in my circle of people. So I'd really love to be able to see all Parkinson's patients, get benefit from these exercises. So stay tuned, and I hope to see you guys soon. All right.